How's it being a woman in a male dominant industry? And then her follow-up is Top Chef real? So I guess those are two questions, but
which one should I start with first? The Top Chef one? Oh, I'll start with the Top Chef one.
okay.
I think so. I don't know. I mean, I've never been on Top Chef. I've been asked to do Chopped once, but I didn't do it. I think it's real as all reality TV is. Like, take it with a grain of salt. They're still cooking, so I don't think they're making that up, but I don't know. Like, I think they let you pre-plan out some of your recipes, or they'll give you a basic concept before you go on. But to be honest, not really sure.
Okay.
Never been on it. And for being a woman, I love being a woman. I mean, it's great. I think that in our industry, it can be hindering. But I've luckily been very fortunate to grow up around like super supportive men. All the guys that I've worked with in my kitchen have been super cool and very like warm and open. They've been more excited to have a woman in the kitchen than like hating it. Mm-hmm. So I can see how it can be stifling, but with my personal experience, I found that it's been a really like nurturing place for me to grow. I think maybe because I started when I was younger, they've all taken on like a brotherly role to where they help me more, but I feel like I'm pretty respected and I've earned my place just as much as these guys have, and I definitely give them a run for their money.
Yeah. Do you like, has it rubbed off on you at all though, to where like you kind of bust people's balls and like?
Yes. Oh my God, it's horrible. I like, it's awful because sometimes I forget. Well, I'm around men all the time, and some of my closest friends are like well into their adulthood male friends, and they have been since I was 17. I've known these guys forever.
Yeah.
So sometimes I do talk like a little boy or a 16-year-old high schooler because that's how they talk, and so much slang and boy talk, and it's gross, but they're kind of funny, and I've grown to really enjoy it. I think I do have a harder time communicating with like women my age because of it sometimes. Like I feel like I get so like used to how like profane and
I've heard kitchens are just like
extremely profane, really in good taste though. It's not like some harassment kind of stuff. It's like,
there's that movie Waiting.
Oh yeah,
with Ryan Reynolds.
I've heard about it.
You haven't seen that movie?
No, I'm a little too young for Waiting, not gonna lie. It was like before my time.
You should watch that movie. If like just given this,
everyone and their mom has told me about it. I've just never watched it, but I will check it out.
It's ridiculous.
I'll have to check it because everyone has said. Obviously.
Yeah.
I just think I don't know. I've never gotten around to it.
Okay.
I'm a big movie person. I just never seen it.
You'd definitely be into it. All right. Next question. Nick asks, after seeing the menu, would you like to do the collab during the service?
I love it. So after the menu happened, all the chefs in the kitchen started doing the like, I love you, chef. Yes, chef. And clapping. And I think it's hilarious. I wouldn't do it on like a serious note. Like if I, as a chef, I would not make my chefs clap. I think it's extremely loud. I kind of like quiet kitchens more.
Yeah.
Not my vibe. But I do like that I love you thing. I could live for that kind of intimacy with the other chefs. That would be great. It's very secure. Okay,
Logan asks a follow-up. Would you let someone live if they ordered a cheeseburger in the middle of a mass murder?
Yeah. Okay. You would be so surprised at the things people will do. That's like nothing. I wasn't surprised at that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie was ridiculous.
It was a crazy movie.
All right, Mel asks, what's your favorite cooking hack and any time-saving tips to help save time prepping a meal?
I don't know if I have any like hacks per se. So I've like time-saving tip is just have your stuff like mise en place out, which is like where you have it all measured, cut up, and ready to go, so that when you're building your recipe, you could just like, it's like 2 tablespoons of salt. You already have your 2 tablespoons measured out in a bowl. You could pour it in. It's easier to follow a recipe. It's cleaner. It's just like the nicer way of doing things. And that's how professional chefs do stuff, is prep all your stuff and then build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never do that. I'm like,
I don't when I'm at home.
I'm like fucking cutting. I'm so bad with it. It's
It takes a while to get there, but once you do start doing it, it's just like a more organized way. I don't do it every time, but you should. It's nice.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, if you like that video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and follow our page for new weekly content.